Hey guys, so it's been a minute since I've recorded a video and posted on here. So here are my 5 top things I wish I knew before moving to Germany, and here what I would recommend to you guys now that I've lived here over 10 years. The first thing I recommend, whether you're moving abroad or moving to Germany, is saving money. Granted, the more you save, the better it is. I recommend coming with at least $10,000, euros or whatever, like having at least 10,000 with you, just because you might not be able to work the entire time because of bureaucracy if you are in Germany. I mean, anywhere in the world, to be honest. So you need to have some type of savings to pay for your rent and everything else you need while you're still trying to work. Next thing I would do is job hunt before moving to the country you're trying to get to. Although it is easier to get a job while you're in the country, it doesn't hurt to job hunt and try to get some interviews in prior to moving, just so that you can get used to some of the questions, how the interview process goes with some of the country you're going to, because all interviews are not the same, and country to country it's also very different. Number 3, learning the language. So if you're moving to Germany, learn German or try to before you head here. Or if you're moving to a different country that has a different language, always try to take learning the language seriously. It really makes a difference during your time abroad, whether you have a good time or a bad time, and whether you feel included or not, or integrated or not, because of the language. The language is a big thing, and it really makes a difference on your stay in the country you're staying at. Number 4, I think, try to find housing before you come to the country. If you can manage to find an apartment or a house or whatever to stay in before you move, that will be your best bet, because then you'll save hundreds on hotel stays and things like that. If you are moving with a company, make sure you ask them for like a moving clause or some type of assistance in housing, because as bad as it is in the States finding apartments and things, it's just as bad, it's not, if not even worse, overseas, because one, we're a lot smaller versus America as far as property goes, and there's a lot more people trying to find housing in the same city with the same jobs and everything like that. So find housing if you can, or have some type of accommodation prior to moving abroad that you can stay long term, where it's not going to hurt you financially. And the last advice I would recommend would be to be careful. I know this is an easy one, but I mean, like, be careful in the people you trust. Be careful and like, yeah, basically the people you trust. Be careful with the people you trust and you allow in your life. Not everyone is there to help you. I know this is an easy thing to think about, and some people are like, duh, I already know this. But I moved here when I was 21. I'm blessed to be surrounded by a lot of people who care for me and have good intentions for me. But when you move abroad, you're on your own. That's not always the case. And so just be careful. Always follow your gut. If something doesn't seem right, it doesn't seem right. Just listen to it. It doesn't hurt you. The worst that can happen, you lose a potential friend, which you can make many of when you're living abroad and stuff. And just be open, but always be careful. Don't trust everybody. Always get a second opinion. And, ask people the same questions over and over again to make sure the answers are correct. Or, if something just doesn't seem right, just follow your gut, because not everyone has the best intentions for you. If you are thinking about moving abroad, don't let any of these tips or things like that scare you. It's definitely worth it. It's one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life. But it does not come without challenges and tests for you to get through and go through. But just stay true to who you are. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Follow me for more. If you like more of these, let me know. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comments below, and I might make a video or just answer them directly. Deuces.